There are quite a lot of videos available on how to beat the insane difficulty of Witcher 2, the hardcore mode, the no death run, and quite frankly, most of them are really useful. Like, do a bit of farming now and then so you get ahead on the XP, do all of the side content so you get more XP. The more developed your character is, the easier the playthrough is gonna be. Now, using pots, daggers, bombs, traps, we all know that, and it is quite true. You gotta do almost every single one of them, and you need to upgrade your gear as soon as you can, because if you die, it's over, right? And although they're mostly talking about that, I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about serious stuff happening that can ruin your playthrough. Like, I I died at the end of the game. I mean, I'm gonna say spoiler alert here because I'm gonna talk about all of the events happening in the game, and if you do not know how the events of the games unfold, insane difficulty is probably not for you, because it's not the insane fights that's scary, it's the stuff happening in the game, the stuff that you should be aware of, and I'm mostly talking about that because those were the times that I nearly died, that I couldn't do anything, and like my heart rate just went up, and I was like, no, 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 please don't. Believe me, there are certain points in the game where it's not combat that you might die, and there are certain things that you should know about the game before attempting the insane difficulty. So let's get into it. The most important one is the dragon. I nearly died to the last QTE of the game, where you're riding the dragon and you need to do a QTE to stay on top of the dragon. I nearly died. And that was just, oh my god. Yeah, the dragon events, just be prepared for them. Just be aware of them, focus on them. Even at the beginning, where there's a dragon is just breathing fire on you under the bridge. Even those, even when you're running away with Foltest at the Lavalette Castle, the dragon bits are quite annoying. And although you think that you got this, a QT just pops up, and clicking the wrong button or pushing the wrong button will fail the QTE, and that's bye bye insane. It's really annoying, believe me. The second thing I want to talk about, the Kingslayer, Leto. You're sparing him. Kingslayer is probably the hardest fight inside the game. Use bombs, use daggers, always have Quen up. That's the hardest fight inside the game. And I'm not talking about the last one. Don't you dare, you little. The last fight, even if you attempt it, you will probably fail. He's just too strong. He's just too strong. It's a unnecessary risk. Just spare him, get the achievement, and you're good to go. Now that that's over, let's talk about the fact that you can actually avoid dying. This is a risky method. I do not advise this. I did it only once. It happened to me, and oh my god, my mind hurts thinking about it. Yeah, you can actually quick load before going to the death screen. There's a really short time frame that you can quick load when you die. It's around 1 second to 2 seconds at most, depending on how you died, and it's really risky. I won't bet on it. If you are like, if you're having trouble and if there's a slight chance that you might die, I strongly recommend you load back. Don't risk it. Just don't. But if the worst happens, just have your finger on the quick load. The default key for that is F9, and hopefully that will save you, and your saves won't get locked, but don't bet on it. Even although some people have had a lot of saves with this, I won't bet on it. That one time that it happened to me was so scary, and oh my god, you don't want to do that. The next thing is that the chapter 1 is the hardest because you don't have any gear, because you don't have any of your abilities. Just be extra careful. If the monsters are surrounding you, just run away. There's no shame in running away when you can't win a fight. And at chapter 1, the monsters quite literally surround you every single time. Just prepare and be smart about it. The last thing I want to talk about is that whenever you don't have control over Geralt, the game gets quite dangerous. A lot of those NPCs that you control are not as strong as Geralt. And because you're used to playing Geralt, you might actually mess up and die. And if they can die, then your save is gone. So have your finger on F9, always be ready. Even talking about it, my fingers go to F9 because, oh come on, you don't want to let that happen. Yeah, Seltkirk. Seltkirk in the Blood Mist is probably the second most hardest fight in the game because you cannot roll away. The shield things, the draw gears with the shields are quite hard, and you just gotta flank them. Just take your time, focus, don't risk anything. And again, if something happens, load back, take it slow. The archers from the Blood Mist. The Blood Mist itself is a very, very bad headache. The archers. You can probably take one hit, but if you get hit, just load back. Like, don't risk it. The second hit is definitely a kill. You will die, and your saves are lost. The part with the priest, with the fireballs, do not stop. I know the game manipulates you to stop in the cover for the archers, and then there's the fireballs, and you're used to just looking around and planning ahead. But the priest part is just a rush through. If you just hold for a moment, you're dead. And again, with the priest too, you can take one hit. The second one is a death. Now that that's all over, that's most of the things I wanted to say. There are some more general things like upgrade your Queen sign, always have Queen sign up, upgrade your role, take the talent that lets you attack everyone and kill everyone else. It would help you a lot in chapter 1. And take the talent that lets you take reduced damage from the backstabs. These are really important. They will help you a lot. And I hope that you beat the insane difficulty. It's quite a rush at points. And there, the video is over. If you found any of the tips helpful, please leave a like on the video. And if you have already beat the insane difficulty, tell me in the comments. Let's share our experience. And at the end of it all, subscribing to the channel is a very, very huge help. So would you kindly press that button? I hope you beat the insane difficulty. Bye bye.